January 31st is and always will be regarded as one of the most important dates in the football calendar. And whilst this year's edition of the winter transfer deadline day was rather glum for some, it was much more exciting for others. None more so than the 22-year-old Argentinian forward, Julian Alvarez, who signed for Manchester City on his 22nd birthday. Alvarez had a number of suitors from some of the continent's finest clubs. So how and why did Manchester City sign Julian Alvarez on transfer deadline day? Last summer, Julian Alvarez was being tracked by a number of top sides, with Aston Villa and Bayer Leverkusen also making their interest known, though the young forward opted to stay put at River Plate as he awaited an offer from a club who played Champions League football. Suddenly, the list of teams who could appeal to Alvarez sensationally decreased, and that is where Manchester City come in. The answer? Well, it's rather simple. He's young, talented, and versatile throughout the forward positions. And even at his young age, he understands what it takes to win silverware, having won 6 trophies in his time at River Plate so far, with one of those trophies being the prestigious Copa Libertadores. Alvarez enjoyed a stellar 2020/2021 campaign in which he notched up 27 goal contributions in just 21 games in the Argentine Primera Division. Of those 27 goal contributions, 18 were goals and 9 were assists. And it's also worth noting that none of his goals came from the penalty spot, and he also achieved these numbers in just 21 league games. Having just turned 22, his potential is clear to see. And Ferran Torres' recent departure to Barcelona is bound to have had some kind of influence in this decision also. The biggest influence though is the fact that 17 goals and 7 assists were achieved when Alvarez was deployed as a centre forward. Add in the fact that Manchester City paid just £14 million for his services, and the move makes even more sense from a Manchester City perspective. Just to add some context to that price tag, this means that Julian Alvarez costs £1 million more than Dan Burn, £2 million more than Wout Weghorst, and £11 million less than Chris Wood. Very efficient business by the citizens. With Alvarez now on loan at River Plate for this season, it means that he's got more time to develop his game at a club that he's comfortable with, before of course returning to Manchester City next season. It also means that River Plate don't have to worry about replacing him immediately and can ponder on their decision of who to bring in. As for Manchester City, well, their striker crisis is now over. They now have a young, prolific striker on their books who will be ready to make an instant impact come next season. For some City fans though, this is a move that will fill an even bigger void. Work it out for yourself. He's Argentinian, he's primarily a centre forward, he's a prolific goal scorer, and by the time he makes his Manchester City debut, he'll be around 23 years old, the same age that Manchester City's all-time top scorer was when he arrived. Does that ring any bells? As always, share your comments below, don't be shy, we'd love to hear your opinion, and subscribe if you enjoy our football content. Also, be sure to check out our website for free and unique in-depth football content from tactical insights, opinion pieces, and unique infographic content like this, brought to you by industry-backed professionals and avid fans alike.